Alright, welcome back folks to our Pillars of Eternity 2 playthrough. Last time we played, we took care of the Seeker, Slayer, and Survivor DLC. That's done, Beast of Winter is done. There's one left, and that's Forgotten Sanctum, that we actually found out first. That was the first DLC we found. And we got there a lot earlier than we should have, but now that we're much stronger, maybe we'll do a bit better. So off we go. The final DLC. We could check this out. We could, but I mean, at this point, we've got nothing to gain anymore. Is it Indiana Jones night? No, it's tomorrow, since you explicitly told me Sunday is the best time. It's Saturday. Saturday, actually. We're in place. Place. No, it's still tomorrow. Tonight, well, after this, it's either gonna be Final Fantasy 15 or Super Time Force Ultra. I don't know. Because if it's Time Force Ultra, then we'll have a full weekend Final Fantasy. If not, we'll just we'll have it, you know, one session, then the next. Alright, back to the Sanctum. Leek is locked down with the Pizzamons. Well, if Leek is too busy, well, like I said, we can always put Final Fantasy. If not, we can play Super Time Force Ultra. It's all good. But we should focus on the game and not the schedule. Right way? Oh, I've got some bad news for you there, Fruit Dive. We're max level. You messed up, Block. You messed up.
I got this.
Was it not here? Or there? Okay. So we're in the temple.
What are you eating?
Nothing.
You've the look of a little boy eating cookies before dinner.
All right, you got me. I found a trail of candied nuts leading down to the collections, and I didn't feel like sharing.
Oh. Oh. Little, we could have avoided that whole maze thing. Oops.
I know.
Hey, we found something here.
Sure.
Ring of Unshackling, suppress affliction. Say 1 use per rest. Bleh. That's right. The tryhards, max
Circle
level.
hides much from the people of Aora and calls it altruism. I wonder if we haven't made a mistake.
I don't think it's right. Me? I like to leave it all out in the open. Except my secrets. And my dreams. No one should ever know about those.
We agree on that, at least.
I don't think injured is an affliction. I could be wrong, but I think it's mostly like, stuff like cursed or shaken, feared. Usually would be an affliction. So, the librarians here, they don't do much, but they will help us out if the enemies attack us here.
Can't hide from...
Spore-infested librarians. Like I said, last time we got severely spanked by these guys. Let's see if we're a bit better. I don't think that'll happen. We're gonna stick with this team until the end. Okay. Now we've got a little problem, and that problem is we can't move in. So oh, the librarian got he got charmed. That's pretty good. Let's have our cleric. We should probably not have the cleric drop a protection sphere in the back. I think that is not the best idea. In fact, that is the worst idea. Oh. Someone slipped by there. Let's go and greet him with a nice sword to the head. Quite sure why you don't want to attack. There we go.
Right here.
Devastating blow, since he has very little health left. Healing would be fantastic. There we go. There's another guy here. Still our archer, who's not where he needs to be. And our mage probably should Death Ray, eh? Let's try it out. Yeah, you know what I like? It's when your cleric clearly jumps into the death beam because he does not want to live anymore. Alright, got the bear back on. Let's
go.
This guy loves to run. How about a lightning bolt? You go stab this guy, and you shoot that guy. I like that plan. And you... Archer there, what is that? Librarian, librarian. Right. Drop the fireball. Or meteor. Meteor. Drop a lightning. You can wait for now. And you can go here and heal everyone. Oh! We got Boar's Charge now. That's okay.
Need a hand? Can do.
Well, we survived.
Need a hand?
That's what matters.
Consider it.
Vested robes. Oh, a log. Some dank spores. Let's find out what the log says. Grimoire, one spyglass, loose leaf tea. Grimoire has behaved unpredictably. Book seemed livelier when I carried it into the eastern alcove. Very interesting. Oh. So,
The gods strip us of who we are on every turn about the wheel, mercilessly shaving off all we've learned with their divine lathes. We retain the pale shadows of our souls, but knowledge, memory, self, all of it is cut away. Do the gods fear we might someday rival their strength if they do not?
That's a good question. Is the wheel beneficial for us or for them? Have you seen the game Greedfall? Yes, I have. I watched a full review. It was like 50 minutes, and the game looked okay at best. Jeez. Sporlings.
Ahead.
Well, only 2. Shouldn't be that bad. Of course, it won't be just 2. It's going to be like 60. Excuse me. Hello, tentacles.
I'll teach you a lesson.
Lava will be on sync.
No, not that spell. How about an actual spell?
Oh, good.
Sharper.
It's beyond me.
That should work. And these tentacles have split us off from our main melee there. It's not great. Let's drop a shield.
That's how it's done.
Wait, do I have a... No, I'm using the sword. But I was wondering if I was using the gun or not. There we go. That's 1 down.
You like that?
That should be 2 down.
Nice hit.
Let's drop some wind on these guys. Let's drop another wind on these guys.
Very well.
Ooh. Main tank has been severely injured.
Like that. Don't count me out yet.
Let's drop a death spike. It should be enough to kill. And it was. And it was.
Well.
These guys are chumps, but I'm pretty sure we're gonna run into big problems because Barbara's getting injured. And she didn't before. Wait for the heals. There we go.
Give me a real challenge.
Fleshy column of fungus. It smells moist. Does injury go away after a nap? Yes. A muted scream echoes somewhere far below. Serves as a hub for the spores infesting the archive. Well, we probably don't have what we need to unlock it.
Of course.
Already on it.
Quarantine section. Oh, we can always check out the other areas. But I'm glad at least we can take them now. We couldn't before.
Consider it done.
Miracle. And talk in the library. This is very red.
Not a problem.
I got this. I'll take a peek.
Let's see what I gotta do. So I gotta push the books, steal the book.
Well, leave it to me.
Hey there. Be right there.
Oh wow, they spot you immediately.
Ready when you are.
Right here.
You can steal this. Structural integrity report. No, not this. This. Interesting.
What is it? I'll see it done.
Leave it to me.
Note on the missing subject.
Yeah?
Subject P0706 broke free of its cell. The library mascot has been sporified.
Right here. Sure. Easy does it.
Am I still in the ring?
What is it? Leave it to me.
Hey there. I got this.
Jeez. I mean, I can probably steal it.
I got this.
Before they spot me. Or maybe it doesn't matter at all. They don't seem too annoyed, but they might be.
Sure.
Alright, another one of these. $2 we gotta steal. You know, maybe I'm not using the right character here. We only got 4 in stealth, while I think our ranger has 12. Yeah.
Yeah? Leave it to me.
My eyes are peeled.
Right here. Yeah, got it. Hey there. Watch and learn.
Where is it? It's there. I could have stole it regardless. Don't even need to go into the smuggled journal. Maintenance log. Flesh construct controller. What does that mean? Set the force to flame. There's history, and then there's history. Takes a keen eye to tell the difference. Alright. Found a finger blocking the cogs. The controller has taken on a life of its own. It refused to initiate normal procedure until I tickled its favorite gland. This is disgusting work and I love it. Oh boy. I guess that's what we're gonna have to do. We're gonna have to go tickle some glands.
Well, I'll see it done.
Yeah?
No problem.
quest items. Now what is this? The sign of whale.
Leave it to me.
Carried, potential born of a word and shared like a secret. Probably read those books then. All scions of forest and Adra fought, the dreams of invaders died. I'm probably gonna need 2 books. Lick the runes? Don't lick the runes. You should lick the runes. Trap.
Look at this.
Just say the word. Already on it.
Yeah. They'll never know I'm here.
Crop rotation.
Be right there.
It probably is. It's about the mushrooms, right? Colored fungus. The fertility of the land is quintessential. There we go. The fertility of the land is a quintess. It's a concern in the success of Hello. A healthy farm is a diverse one, and we cannot rely on a favorable "am I, are we done" to dictate our fortunes. Just as Kith have yoked the seasons to do our bidding, we need to do our part to "am I part? Am I a part? Who am I?" That we replace what we take from the life of the land, the precious abundance we so recklessly leech from the "why does knowing hurt?" Henceforth, it will be our responsibility to, not I, we, and share our progress for the song, growth, love of the colony. This way, the purity of the book will be measured and controlled. No longer a variable outside of our... The text has been consumed. Losing consciousness.
Need a hand? Not a problem.
Leave it to me. Easy does it.
Section notes. Specimen larger than the last one. Bones assume a different configuration whenever I look away. The organs are knit together in a flexible mesh. What could it be? Anytime mushrooms are brought up in my family... Now, anytime mushrooms are brought up, my family always says there's a fungus among us.
Be right there.
Is that a reference to something? Do not know the reference. Alright, well, let's read the books. It's time to read. Armchair academics will tell you the fall was unavoidable. That it was Grand Valia's rapacious appetite expansion that finally ended them, or regrettable inattentiveness to the necessity of maintaining critical infrastructure, or the Ouroboros of betrayal, revenge, and re-revenge. Correct. I have trouble reading today. They're idle, wealthy's leisure time, but they're wrong. No, it was Dulcaza, the tabby. Cat? That ended it all. Dulcaza, a dead mouse, dropped into a stew, and one very ill Duk, who, when told of the first and what would become a spate of vendetta-fueled murderers among the families that controlled the Grand Valian economy, shouted at his valet to close the door and not disturb his rest again. He promptly died, and as his valet studiously ignored the stench coming from his master's study, Grand Valia unraveled at the seams. Okay.
Already on it.
Well, it's probably not that. Yeah. It was probably not the first book. Probably not. The tribe of the people of the deer. First magic among the people was fire. It's always fire. In every community. Among every species. Always fire. Fire is a balm against the dark, a light to tell stories by. It chases away the cold, lights the path, summons shadows. It was conjured by an old woman who whispered a word at a dying coal and saw it spring to life. She carried that burning coal until her death, when she taught the word to her daughter, who taught the word to her son. People carry that small flame from their home in the frigid north to the sultry southern jungles. Never once did it go out. I don't know if... maybe this one? They carried potential born of a word and shared like a secret. Maybe the second one. Number 3. Parents named him Gramwin. He slept soundly. He slept soundly through the night, every night, from the day of his birth, and for every day after. He didn't scream or cry, but only stared blanked-eye as the world turned about him. Ramwin had no siblings, nor would he ever. When one neighbor's child was born, similarly silent, then another, and another. Ramwin's parents were named Curse-bringers. They were burned in the town square, and Gramwin was left alone on a hillside just as the season's first snow began to fall. Of course, that didn't stop the hollowing. 15 years, nothing would.
Already on it.
We'll read about Ranceris. Ranceris. But the Delemgan and Adragan couldn't come to accords. They launched a quiet civil war. The colonists' farms became the front. The Adragan blighted the Adrians' Vorless crops with a might native to the deep forest. The colonists, believing themselves under attack by the notoriously territorial Delimgan, retaliated by clear-cutting the forests surrounding their villages. Not to be outdone, the Delimgan drained the subterranean aquifers in the Valian settlements. That looks fun. So, it's probably this. It's probably 4. And it's probably 2. Let's start the runes. Did we do it?
Right here.
As you like.
The Great Orlan Empire. They were in Orland. Uh-oh.
Take this. Quick, toss me something else.
Oh, this is a problem. Go Flurry of Blades. Let's drop a... Yeah, that's perfect. Let's buff our bear. And, yeah. Load. All those numbers. Librarian got charmed.
Show 'em how it's done. There's no need here.
You know, that wall is really good. The wall is really good because while the enemies are charmed or paralyzed or whatever, they don't attack us.
Well, consider it.
And considering the number of enemies we had, that's pretty good. That was a very nice wall.
I'll take care of it.
15 Arcana. Scroll of Great Maelstrom. Do we have 15 Arcana? Probably Skull Jagger, right? What? Not even.
What is
Not even.
Of course. I got this.
Then again, when do I use, when do I use scrolls? I should, but don't. Recipe, Invigorating Nightmares. Concoction backfired. Gave them all a good night's rest. They awoke reasonably efficient, though much disturbed. That's interesting. Spooked to efficiency.
Consider it done.
Shoot.
Way.
Take this. Nice hit.
Oh, no, no, no.
Just like that.
Okay, yeah, that's a good wall. And we'll just, go there, drop a cloud.
Like that.
Pay attention.
Embarrassing.
Lava be on sync.
Well, Meteor would be nice.
I'll be for that, really.
Just like that.
Damn you.
Oh, okay. The whole team died.
Do you mind? Woohoo! I'm stuck.
Pull yourself together.
Indeed.
Let's go. This weapon's no good to me.
There's a treat.
Am I winning? Well, I'm not losing.
Nice hit.
Quick, toss me something else.
But it's not the best kind of win. Pyrrhic victory.
Ready when you are.
I shall make it.
My ribs.
Yeah? Already on it. Leave it to me.
Alright, let's check the books.
Not a problem.
Well, more volumes for the history of Aora, but that's about it. Hey there, Hal. How's it going? Thank you very much. Much appreciated. I am very tired today. Mucho tired.
Consider it done. Ahead.
Well, the thing is, I got woken up early. Well, early. Because, turns out, gonna go have breakfast with the boys. The boys did not tell this boy that we were going out to have breakfast, so I found out, like, at the last second there. Freeport knows me too well. It's eerie.
Something else.
Can't you pick up a new guy and level him? No. Unfortunately, the levels are all done. No more levels. Oh, it's a vampire. Why am I going one-on-one with a shield construct? What are you doing?
Let's go. Hey, let's talk.
How do you like that?
There's a trap to our enemy. What is it?
This weapon's no good to me.
That should kill. But didn't. No pen.
Better try something else.
Here's something special.
Shia's war staff. Seems pretty good for a war staff. With increased reach.
As you wish.
Oh, it's another put the books in the right place thing. The two took land and soldiers from the one. They both give everything in return. Jeez. A hero of the people fell and rose a servant of the crown.
Not a problem.
They looked upon the world as it was and were unsatisfied, so they remade it as they thought it should be. It's probably this. Ingwithians. They built an empire founded on compassion and were crushed for their audacity. Dare you? Oh boy, it's more reading time. I wonder if the first book is there as well. No, it's only 5 to 10. Let's start with the first one, the Great Orland Empire. Engwith could not abide a competitor, and certainly not a rival. They found both in the Orland Empire of the Northern Valleys. More insulting than the Empire's mere existence at the edge of Engwith's territory was the Orland's schema? Skooma? Of social organization, which tended towards the communal, non-hierarchical, and animist. This was at odds with the Ingwithians' veneration of the individual, the import they ascribed to social position, their unyielding devotion to codified religious dogma. Would that go anywhere? Would that go...
Consider it done.
Could be this one. Could be this one. It might not be, though. Number 6. The History of the Wilders. That's where my right mouse button's not working right. Like double clicking. Engwith was not the only empire. It was not even the first. It was just the most ruthless in its domination of the world. Eora has known other histories since the first gods crafted it. Histories wrought not in Adra and copper wire, but in the epic poetry of scent and song, sung beyond the kith hearing. Open your ears to the whispers of the free places, and you will know the tale of the Ogre Queen and the Vithrak assemblage. Still your tongue, and you will hear, and you will taste the cook fires of a Zarip city that hides from the eye, but extends to the horizon. Look and you will see. So I imagine the Wilders as like the monster classes or races. The three-body agreement. The representatives of two of the great empires met in the seat of the third, and Engwith, Yasuda, and Ukaizo agreed upon an exchange for land and power. Ukaizo would give Engwith a home for the research for able soldiers. Yazuha would allow Engwith to spread their faith. It was that Ukaizo conquered the Deadfire. The Yazuhans conquered... Yes. And Engwith made willing conspirators of them all. Okay, so this is definitely two become one. Yeah. The three-body agreement. It's definitely there. Yeah, really. Construction of the Divine Titans. At the heart of all creatures lies two things, a soul and a seed. A soul needs a seed to grow, the body to house it. And the stronger the soul, the more powerful the body. Even a god needs a physical form to act in the material world. We can't create souls, but we can control them. We can smash them together, tear them apart, sew them all back together again. But we can't grow a body large enough to house the harvest of a god's soul unless we can create the proper seed. But how do you teach an object its purpose?
I'll see it done.
Definitely not that. Definitely not that. I feel like this might be the Orlan Empire. Where's 9? 9. Birth of Engwith. In the time before Kith invented time or mechanics or architecture, an insular tribe of goat-herd dwells? An insular tribe of goat-herds dwelt at the bottom of a steep mountain valley. They made their homes in caves on sheer cliffsides, and when the sun set, they watched the stars wheel through the void of the night. In their watching, they developed a theory of nature. They developed a theory of the nature of things, and so began a quest to make it true. So that's definitely remaking, as we thought. They remade the world. That's Engwithians. Cretius quickly installed himself as Nua's most favored advisor, and set about tearing the Engwithian establishment apart from within. His lies turned the powerful against one another, and his forgeries undermined trade negotiations a decade in the making. There was money to be made in exploiting the discord, but he didn't line his own pockets with it. He surreptitiously handed it among our populace. When his quiet rebellion was eventually uncovered, he was tortured near to death. And presented with a choice to put his skills to work for the people he'd striven to destroy, or die at the hands of the church inquisitors. And Cretius kept his life, for at least for a time.
Already on it.
That would be Skane. The last one, I'm gonna assume it's either the Wilders or the Orlands, but I'm thinking the Orland because they had like a communal type of
Yes?
society.
I'll see it done. As you wish.
The gates are opened. Time to go to the central stacks. So I thought we were in a temple, but basically we're in a giant library. Not remove materials from the shelf. Excuse me, I will do whatever I want. Chief Librarian. 2154. The future?
Just say the word.
There's a book there.
Eh?
Better take it with you.
To see and not be seen. No problem.
Sure.
Use the incantations of the hand. Oh no. Not the hand. And enter the something something. Oh,
It's mine now. Consider it done.
man. If only I had 15 Arcana. If only. I feel like this is super good, but it's not really. Because it never seems to work.
Eh? Sure.
Unless you need to have corpses, and that would make sense.
I got this. I got this.
Whoa, ho, ho.
Look at this.
Thank God the game pauses now when we see a trap. Remember when it didn't. It was not fun. Sounds like baby mode to me. Yes, it is. Real life doesn't have pause. Yeah, but you would probably go a lot slower. If we go any slower in this playthrough, well, we'll end in December 2021.
Watch and learn.
Okay.
Consider it done.
Oh. This should open the door here. Oh, okay, so... what was the point of this? Well, I guess getting the book, right?
Give me a real challenge.
Look at this.
I feel fine.
Some shock.
As you like.
Another warden contract.
It's mine now.
Illuminated manuscript. Certainly the spores haven't learned to write. Or have they? Uninfested cat. That's the best kind of cat. Incantations of the hand. Okay. Bikarna. Didn't we do something with Bikarna? I think we did something with his observatory. Something like that. Not the hand.
Got it.
Not talk about Legend of the Hand, please. Do not even mention the temple. The legend. Swear to this cat. It's jumping all over. Well, we should probably rest. These guys probably don't care. We got everything we need. Just burn the books.
Alrighty.
Oh. Complex mechanism. Emblem of the hand. Recite the incantation. I'm glad someone read the incantation, because I sure didn't. What about over there?
Leave it to me.
We have to tickle a gland. No. Not yet. So many scrolls. So many scrolls I'll never use. Tornado. Looks pretty good. Ah, had I known that you needed 15 Arcana. Made the character differently. Oh.
Not a problem.
More dead boys. Yeah, thing is, we'd have to drop, Skull Jagger. Is that what you want? Oh, something
We
going
should
on.
never have accepted your backwards kind among the Circle.
You cannot kill me. There are rules.
I doubt the capacity of a wizard without a grimoire to enforce rules.
The Circle would crash upon you like the breaking wrath of Ungati herself.
We do. Watch quietly for now. Leave her be. Whatever's going on here, we can resolve it peacefully. For I was wondering when I'd get to kill something with an actual mind. Probably watch. See how it goes. 3. Let's see.
Ah! A tad late for that, I'm afraid.
Oh.
You cannot move against me. The Circle will not allow it.
The forces at work here are older than the Circle. Not to mention that the Circle seems to have forgotten me here. Forgotten even who I am.
You think they won't find out? That they won't come for you? They're the most powerful individuals in Aora.
How do you think they'll fare against the Titan of WoW? Let them come.
Wow. That was whale. Tentacruel. Alright, let's narrow our aisle. What is the meaning of this?
The late arrivals, then. Allies of Maura, I presume. Tools of the Circle? Name yourself, then. Out with it now.
Came here looking for Mora. Well, let's name ourselves. Then again, he has named himself, so...
Maura believed herself entitled to power beyond her ken. I disabused her of the notion. But don't presume I failed to notice your attempted deflection.
Oh!
Who are you? Why are you here?
I'm Orlov.
Do you think me a fool? Maerwald is the Watcher of Cadnua, for whatever good that ruined hovel has done him.
He died. He dead.
Years? Years, then. Maura spoke true after all. Little matter. Allow me an idle moment's curiosity. Have you heard of the Archmage Fion Ledge?
Oh, it's a bluff. Yeah, there's a book somewhere, you know, down there.
You truly do not recognize me. Then the effect is not localized. Neither limited to mine own mind, nor to Maura's. Unless, perhaps, could the Hand Occult have developed some manner of contagion?
I knew someone once who'd been forgotten by the world.
My apologies. It's all rather disorienting. So let's not leave you to complicate matters further. Farewell, Watcher of Cad Nua.
No, Fionn Lukug. Not like this. Why am I fighting this guy? What's with the big music? Alright, let's go kill a power conduit. Uh-oh!
You're mine.
Uh-oh! That's fair. Okay, Bear, you go there. Wait here. You, Buff Bear. Excuse me? Not sign up for giant blue beam here. Oh! Is that gonna... Okay, no.
Just a little blood.
Well, the fact that the wizard is super in trouble, so let's get him out of there. Alright, power conduit is down. Let's see if we can't bring everyone down here. Yep, that's exactly what I wanted. Oh, it's going right on me. Uh-oh. Exactly.
Better try something else.
Let's do this. This weapon's no good to me. After him. Leave a scar.
Alright, you're gonna need to...
That's how it's done. Let's go. Quick, toss me something else. Sure.
Why? Why would you do that?
After him.
Why would you?
That's how it's done.
This weapon's no good.
I'll teach you.
I'll have your eyes for that one.
Like that. This weapon's no good to me.
All right.
Never happens.
No, not this. We need healing.
Better try something else.
As you wish.
Okay, we've got the same fight. Why is there a wall of fire? All right. The tentacles are strong. We're level 20, and they're troublesome. This is interesting.
Enemies over there.
And something just melted the team. All right. We got him. If we can just take this out.
After him.
Just like that.
Let's go. Quick, toss me something else.
Quick, toss me something else.
We're out of spells. I'm glad the beam stopped firing at us though. That's
That's the stuff. Yes.
well, if the bear's back alive. We should have play dead, right? Soul mirrors. Jesus.
Take this. Nice hit.
Ooh. I don't have a good dodge there. This is gonna hurt. Oh, I'm immobilized. Well.
This won't do. I'll take care of it.
Okay.
Better try something else. I'll get you this.
Oh! We got him! That was pretty nuts. I didn't think we would pull through, especially after 3 fights in a row.
Kara, where is it? I've searched every other chamber in this godforsaken isle. The sacrifice must be here. I will find it. I will satisfy their god's damn device. It will grant me access to the body. And then, it's merely a matter of adapting the summoning. The foreign god will fall, crushed by Wild's hand. By mine. And the pieces plunged into the depths. Who's there? Show yourself!
Hello again, Maura.
Ghost fight. Alright, that was pretty rough. Is he faking death? Well, he's not moving. Remove the mask. It was worms! You hate to see that happen. You know, you fight a wizard, turns out it's worms.
I shall make it so.
Of course.
When the wearer is first attacked, they gain the effects of spell Arcane Veil. I guess we could use that, but he does not have... Cannot wear a helmet because he is a godlike.
I got this.
Party breakfast would be pretty okay. Scriptorium. Titans opens only to those who have undergone the mystery of the Trephine. Use of the Trephine requires understanding how the Trephine is used. This mystery cannot be taught, only experienced. The memory of a thing is not the thing itself. The memory of a thing is a thing itself. Trephine demands the understanding of its use in sacrifice. Sacrifice the understanding you seek.
Not a problem.
You know, I wonder how difficult the endgame's gonna be if the DLC's hard like this. I'm gonna assume not very.
I'll see it done.
Wave your hand at the light. It's cool and refreshing.
Watch and learn.
That's true. I mean, if you struggle at anything, that means you suck, so... In order to become one with Whale, an individual must entirely erase themselves from history. To exist obscured is to never have existed at all. I don't know who these people are. I know the guy on the right. That's Adair, but who's the rest? Who are these people?
Leave it to me.
Let's see.
Silence surrounds me.
Chief
Greetings,
Librarian.
visitor. This is the Scriptorium. If you seek the Temple of Revelation, you will find it to the north.
Seem to have misplaced your eyes. Why do you think I'm going to the Temple of Revelation?
Because you must. It is entry and exit.
See, let's go with the eye joke.
Much of what can be found here better remains unseen. Sight is unnecessary for the work of the halls obscured.
I'm answering a few questions.
Ask what you seek.
I'm a bit preoccupied.
The Scriptorium was recently breached by one of the subjects from the collections. There is nothing to be concerned about, but it might impact the demeanors of those present here. How else might I help you?
The escapee. I don't suppose it was a masked wizard.
Perhaps. If the wizard has procured a mask for himself, did you encounter him?
Briefly.
I'm afraid not. The individual in question's record has been expunged. He no longer exists. The Titan rests beneath the facility. Its ties to the halls obscured have grown extensive over time.
Isn't it a huge secret?
Whatever your opinion of yourself, you pose no grave threat to Well's work.
That might be a mistake there. You think you're in charge?
Of the Scriptorium, in a manner of speaking. Of the halls obscured? No, that would be the Oracle.
Who's the Oracle?
The Oracle of Well. They manage the halls in the name of he who sees and is not seen.
I speak to the Oracle?
If the Oracle wishes to commune with you, they will do so.
What about Mora?
I'm afraid that I did not ask her. She was working at the Trephine. She respects our work, so the Oracle allows her limited access to the archives and Scriptorium. They have established an accord.
Talk about the halls.
I will provide what answers I can. We record what occurs within the halls, whereas the wings contain those things redacted from the world above. The Scriptorium keeps the history of the halls themselves.
Ah. What kind of history would a library have?
The archives contain the sum whole of the historical record of Aora, both the original drafts and the edits. Further, they contain a number of unusual and interesting artifacts. I believe that we are in possession of one of the warrior Riona's boots.
Ooh.
The collections store those individuals and creatures determined to be detrimental to Aora and the work of the gods. Rather than allow the redacted materials to go to waste, we revise and anthologize, occasionally releasing amended texts.
Is this the center of the hand occult?
A womb, perhaps, but not the fetus. the Hand Occult no more possesses a center than Well does.
What about Mora?
Decades. I would have to consult the records to provide a more precise answer. Her interest lay in the arcane applications of the Titan. The Oracle has determined that her studies benefit Well. How else might I help you?
Oh, that's about it. Thanks for the help there, lady.
Consider it done.
Activate the device. Press the panels. Breathe heavily on it. Bang on it. Oh. How does someone who has no eyes glare at you? That's the real question here.
As you like.
So what's in here? Okay, so this guy goes in and out. We can probably steal what's inside once he's gone. Gotta say, I don't think there's much left to the game now. I don't know how big this DLC is, but
Yeah?
we're nearing
Not a problem.
the end here. The end game. Well, the end game would be to reach Ukaizo, but we can do that at any time if we just follow a faction. Are you going to use any of the stuff you're picking up? I mean, obviously not. What's going to be the next game? It's going to be Command & Conquer, the collection. Let's place the memoirs. The words melt away. Oh. Something lit up there. The Meltorium. Well, it's gonna depend if I play on a reasonable difficulty or if I play on hard.
Would you look at this?
Or if I'm playing on hard, that's all we're gonna hear.
Just say the word.
Unit lost. Unit lost. Now things move in the darkness, things watch. Something has changed.
Yeah? Need a hand? Can do.
Well, the thing is, since you have limited supplies, I don't think you can actually do that. Aww, we've been here. F.
Consider it done.
Uh-oh. Oh no. Got a fight coming. Wizard. Boy, what is this? These barriers impeding my progress. Yes.
You're not finished here, Tane. Do you understand? Have you made any headway in locating our wayward archmage?
We have. She dead.
Damn it. She was a brilliant wizard, but always so reckless with her life. I wish... well, I pray she grows wiser on her next turn about the wheel. How could this have happened?
Does the name Fionn mean anything to you?
Not at all. You're saying this Fionn Ledge is responsible for Maura's death?
Fionn Ledge? That's how you say it? There's a C.
He's yet another concern for us to keep in mind, then.
While you were on Maura's trail, we've learned a bit more about our unusual environs. A finger of the Hand Occult has kept this place going with a skeleton crew of librarians, archivists, and muscle. But they aren't the ones controlling the body. Something else is running the halls obscured independently, and doing a decent job of it.
Your definition of what constitutes decency is dubious at best.
Well, these halls are more lively than most of the abandoned sanctums I've visited.
Makes you wonder who's keeping the candles lit.
Hey, you reading my mind? Something here is invested in maintaining old projects. Whoever they are, they haven't seen fit to show their face.
Stay on task, Tane. Regardless of how interesting this sanctum's keepers may be, we must deal with Wal's body first.
Stay alert.
A concerning wrinkle, yes. We don't know yet what role this madman plays here, so I suggest you stay out of his way for the time being.
Something's wrong. Orb.
Not a problem.
As you approach the pool, an unpleasant weight grows in the pit of your stomach. It feels like the moment the floor gives out beneath you, just before the plunge, but somehow suspended in time. A sensation like static electricity tingles across your skin.
Oh, is Whale gonna talk to us?
A whirling vortex of essence twists within the pool. It does not stir the water around it in the slightest. Langrath and Tane watch you from afar, the latter's expression bright with undisguised curiosity. Langrath's countenance, on the other hand, remains characteristically guarded.
Examine the vortex.
Its cold, dusky energy feels somehow familiar, but you're unable to identify it, or what might be causing it.
Yeah, what it is.
Looks like water to me.
Unusual arcane energy emanates from the pool. If the Watcher can see it, I suspect it's some form of window into the divine realms.
That was my second guess.
It reaches back towards you, tendrils of soul energy interlacing with the prodding edges of your own spirit. The coils of essence tighten, grasping at your soul, pulling at you as you've pulled the souls of others. Your vision blurs as the in-between leaks into your perception of the here. The walls, the pool, everything of the Temple of Revelation runs like water, sloughing away and melting into the empty blackness of the in-between. Not quite empty, no. The fleshy, undulating tendrils of the body of Wal remain, almost aglow in the darkness.
Oh, time for a beholder. Hey, Whale, or Wal.
You see, but are also seen, as is your trespass. What are you, interloper?
Aha. An Orlin, clearly. Look at the fur, the ears. but not near as tall as you.
Obviously. And a watcher as well. That is not the knowledge we seek.
This is the DLC that we're playing.
You intrude upon the resting place of WoW and soil these collections with your filthy fingers. We would know. Are you one more wizard in pursuit of unearned power? Or something other?
Yes, I am. I am very wizard. Orlov the Magical at your service. I don't know if that's a good idea to antagonize this beholder, but it is a funny joke. Let's go with very wizard.
An obvious deception.
Oh, she saw right through me. How could she?
Thus far you have respected these halls, but your trespass remains unwelcome. We can no more allow you access to the body than we can the redacted Archmage. You should leave this place while you remain cognizant of the option.
I only came here to prevent Mora from doing something dangerous.
No reason remains to fear her. These halls will consume you, body, soul, and history alike.
Not my history.
They will cleanse you. Farewell, interloper.
Uh-oh.
You okay there? Looking a little rough around the edges.
Whale's one-eyed butler is upset that we're tracking mud at its home.
I suppose I should have expected Wal would leave something behind to guard this place. For now, you must investigate the collections. So long as a rogue mage runs loose in this place, Aora remains in grave danger.
That's very true. So who's selling me stuff here?
Now
I think
we
it's
may speak
the
with something like privacy. Speak your mind.
Sure, let's show her that.
What a curious tome. May I see it?
Sure.
I'll be but a moment. Intriguing. I can't tell if this is a bit of hand occult chicanery or something more enticing.
I bet Tane would love to get a look at this.
Very amusing. Why don't you share your discovery with him then and leave me be?
Oh, not impressed.
Hey, you. Glad we finally get a chance to talk, one-on-one, away from the rest of the rabble.
I can hear you, Tane. I'm right here.
It's good that we're on the same page with all of this. You know, WoW and his great big body.
Sure, Tane.
All right. Between the two of us, I did a little exploring of my own before you showed up. You haven't been to the collections yet, have you? It's just down that way. You'll hate it. There's a bunch of different people trapped in there. Lots of kith in some kind of stupor. I think they've been here a long time.
Might be locked up for a reason.
What gives you the impression that this place operates on reason? The prisoners, it's like this place tore out everything that made them them and left a bunch of statues behind. Except statues don't usually shamble around and cry. Take this. It's a spell that should wake the prisoners up again. Just make sure you read it somewhere they'll all hear it. Use your imagination. Head west out of this fine antechamber and the collections are right down the stairs. Can't miss it. Let me try and put it in terms we both understand. This place has a way of unplugging people's heads and letting the memory stuff drain out. All that stuff kind of blends together. The memory of someone's first kiss gets stuck to the memory of the price of hagfish. My spell gathers the memory stuff into kith-sized chunks and stuffs them back into people's heads. No one leaves with the same memories they came in with, but at least everyone gets an equal slice.
I don't know about that one.
Sorry if I got a little technical there.
Random memories seem irresponsible.
Of course not. See, a brain needs memories like a sewer needs waste. Without the waste, it's all just tunnels. Give it a little time and these prisoners will be their old selves again, just with some extra fun. Maybe someone will wake up and realize they can play the harpsichord or speak Valian. Wouldn't that be a nice surprise, huh?
Set him free, you and me.
I hope you can do some good down there. I hate to see so many people without a single good idea between them, you know? Like the Deerwood. Lengrath sure sounded eager to talk, and you were keen to listen. Had a lot to say to each other. Mm-hmm. Was it about me?
And some
Did you
books.
say what kind of books? Like journals or maybe grimoires?
Why do you care?
Well, we have to look out for each other, don't we? One archmage has already run off into the depths of this place, drawn by the allure of the unknown. You saw what happened to her. I just want to make sure that we're being, what's the word? Cautious.
Can't say.
Huh. All right. I guess we're keeping secrets from each other now. Noted. I'd be surprised if most of the Hand even knows that this place exists. They want the world to think they write travel guides and circulate pamphlets of local history. It gets shady when you read past the margins. Things don't always add up. Not even the Hand could tell you which facts they edited for convenience's sake, which ones they spelled out, and which ones they spelled wrong. And this could be where it all happens.
Some speak of the Handicult as hyper-competent masters of four-dimensional Hazatoa, when they know of them at all. In truth, the Hand's operations are haphazard and ill-executed. We know they exist because they inevitably leave evidence of their work wherever they go. That they succeed in spite of themselves is hardly evidence of the Hand's competence.
What's the objective of the Hand?
If they ever had one, you can bet they've changed it a dozen times over the years. Anyone who wants to control information on that scale wants to engineer society. Whatever they plan on doing with that power, you can bet they'll lose control over it in the end. You don't keep something like a society constrained to just one vision.
Amateurs. Time and again, their agents showed up at my doorstep and wormed their way into my confidence, hoping to sabotage my research. I sent them home with bags of their own teeth, as a parting reminder that my time is precious and my patience thin.
That is a head-scratcher. I suppose the solution is to be skeptical. You have to ask yourself, how much do you trust anything in a book? Does a story become more true because someone paused to write it down? I should really charge for discourse this engaging.
Oh no, he's against fact-checking.
Ask away. You know me, I'm an open book with plenty of pictures. What? The prospect of sending a mountain of eyes and tentacles to wrestle Aothas isn't enticing enough for you? Wouldn't it be boring to let a body like that molder and rot? I think we can do better. I think Aora deserves better.
Sounds like a terrible idea.
Even if it knocks over a castle or two, I think the fun will justify the cost.
Right.
You want baubles? You give me coin, you get all the baubles you want.
It doesn't really have much. But we can sell all of the trash we found. Soulbound plate. When do we get that? Alright, we got 133,000. We ever use it? Probably not. Probably not. And looking at the time, we should probably call it there for Pillars 2 for tonight. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Special thanks once again to Mike for supporting the channel. And we'll segue to Super Time Force Ultra in about 5 minutes. So stay tuned for that. Thanks for watching.